with the Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025 powered by ADNOC. And now I guess they are starting now?
Yeah, they actually started the ban phase. Actually, we see 3 bans right now. Uranus, Yuzong, and Gatotkacha from Mythic Steel. And for Team Falcon, we have Abasha and a Lancelot ban. We are still waiting for the 3rd ban from Sano. Who is he going to ban? Is it going to be a meta ban, Soldier, or is it going to be something else?
To be honest, for the Sano, he needs to focus on the team fights initiatives, heroes. But for that one, it will be a meta ban, because all the team fights now, all the heroes are focusing on the team fight structures and how to structure the team fight and how to do it. That was Eve.
Yeah, I was actually expecting an Eve ban, so I was kind of surprised. Why isn't there any mage ban? So yeah, they actually didn't take the risk. They were like, okay, fine, we will go for the Eve ban. Let's play safe. You know, let's not give them a chance to go for Eve. Although if they went for Eve, Team Falcon would have actually went for Farsa or Zushin. But yeah, that's playing safe, better safe than sorry, we would say. Kalea is there actually. Are they going for Kalea?
Wow,
actually,
Kalea for the Mythic?
Kalea. Yeah, Kalea is actually such a great choice. Oh, are they going crazy this match? Everyone's
Falcon,
going crazy.
Coffin and Troll. They're hovering.
Troll is going definitely for a roamer, but are we going for a Fanny? Is it going to happen, Soldier?
Fanny as a first pick, this is a respectful pick, but I really like it. Because it's a Fanny, a first pick. Like, first time we saw it, no, Zushin.
Yeah, Zushin, so
wow.
Definitely a Zushin pick.
Interesting pick from Coffin.
They don't want to take risks, so obviously they don't want to take any risks. They said, okay, let's go for Zushin, let's not go crazy and pick Fanny, and then they would counter us with all the heroes, the remaining picks, so
to be honest,
why not?
Risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
So can we say that they are trying to secure this game too?
Yeah, they're trying to secure the game. They're trying to take this game seriously, actually.
Zushin and Hilda.
So yeah, Sanji went for a Hilda pick, so this
seems interesting until now.
Yeah, it seems interesting, but it's still way too early for us to judge actually if this is going to be a match that would last for a long time or not.
Sometimes from the picks you can choose, like you can predict how the game will go from the first 2 picks from each team. Like for Falcon, I think it will go for the team fights early game, like Zushin and Hilda, and rumors, and a little bit like harassment in the lanes, and a little bit annoying during the game. But for Myth, they're going Esmeralda and Yushin. Yushin and Esmeralda, this is the best combo I ever had.
Yeah.
Do you like how Mythic Seal is answering these first picks from Falcons?
Yeah, actually the only change they've done right now is going for Kalea, but when we're talking about Esmeralda and Yushin, this was their previous pick actually. So are they going for the same strategy, or they're just going to make slight changes? We will see in the last 2 picks of Myth actually. But for Team Falcons, we can see, Hilda is joining right now the battlefield. Sano, Sano Akai. So this is actually okay. Team Falcon are actually taking risks right now, and they're playing it right since Akai, as a jungler, is going to give Yushin a hard time. They banned Valentina as well, so they didn't want Mythic Seal to go and use Valentina, because she would actually steal the ult from Akai and use Akai's ult against Falcon. So this is very smart for them that they actually banned Valentina immediately after picking Akai.
But to be honest, Adam, when they saw the Yushin, they go immediately Akai to counter him. Okay, you will go for Yushin, I will see you. I will check, and I will see you in the map to pick you Akai, and we will see how to counter.
But this is a double-edged sword, by the way, double-edged sword pick. Yep.
But so far, who do you think is drafting better?
So
Mythic
far?
or Falcons?
So far, I really like Mythic.
I'm actually thinking Falcon is doing the more of an experienced ban, as they banned Carry as well. So they knew that Carry is such a marksman with burst damage against tanks, and since they have Hilda and Akai, they just banned Carry immediately, so there wouldn't be a hero that would melt Akai and Hilda down. So very smart of them, very experienced of them. Right now, Team Mythic, they banned Arlott because they've seen Arlott in the previous match, what he has done, and right now the last ban is Sissy as well. So this is going to be one hard match for Mythic Seal. They went for close. Okay, I think they're actually trying to, you know,
secure it.
Yeah, they're trying to secure the deal. Yeah, they're trying to secure the deal.
They're trying to secure it 2-0, and they are trying to play it in the safe. And we will choose our confident picks. We will not go like far away. We will choose our favorite confident picks. We don't need to show off a little bit. Let's play it on safe mood and until we will get 2-0, and it's easier for them. But it will be hard because they are choosing their favorite picks and confident pick. Oh, we'll see Export. Now you are happy.
Now we see Export. Yeah, I love Export. Yeah, I love Export.
But we will see Farsa, Export, Yusunshin, Esmeralda.
Actually, Mythic Seal's picks are very interesting. You know, the synergy is very interesting, but it's extremely high risk. Extremely high risk for Mythic Seal. On the other hand, Team Falcon, they're actually picking more synergized picks, heroes that would actually help each other throughout the game. Are we seeing a Chu over here, or
choose Roger? I want to see Roger this game.
Roger is actually used to be in the meta, but right now he's off meta. Yeah. He's off meta right now. He's not as strong as he used to be.
Yeah, and in the last days, it was very strong. But now I think he got nerfs. Chu.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So can we say that Falcon has the clearer win condition now with his lineup?
Yes, they do have a clear win condition. Chu, as the last pick, will actually force some heroes in Team Mythic or Mythic Seal to use Purify as their spell, all right, to avoid, of course, Chu's ult, because Chu's ult is pretty annoying.
But what do you think needs to happen for Mythic Seal to succeed the game 2?
They need to steal the game early. Yeah, they need to try to steal the game early. If they go to mid to late game,
so
it's going to be extremely hard.
So kudos to late game to Falcons?
For the late game, Falcons will win. But for the early game, Mythic, they have the upper hand and they have the advantage to win for the early game because the heroes, they're focusing in the early games, early advantage, early objectives.
But who are you with in the end?
Mythic. I like early games style.
So you're with Mythic
Still
this match?
Mythic.
Yes.
Falcon all the way.
Okay, let's
enjoy
see.
The Falcon.
We will see what
I'll
will be
enjoy the
happening.
win.
See, okay, the drafts are locked, teams are ready, and it's time to jump into the action. From us here at the desk, let's send it over to our casters. Take it away.
Take it away, we shall. Thank you once again to the panel. They're breaking things down from this draft. In game 2, once again, it's single elimination. It's a match point right now. And one thing's for sure, Mythic Seals are going to want to make something happen with this lineup. I would say if you look at the way that the nature of last game, Wolf, you know, it was quite impressive on how they were able to utilize their lineup. Team Falcons was able to do that. And I think the same can be said with this lineup. This lineup allows them to do the same thing. Mind you, Troll is on the show. This is his one of his favorite roams, one of his marquee picks. And if he starts things off here in the early game, which he's done many times, if it converts into kills, they're going to be in a troubled spot already for Mythic Seal. Now, I just want to mirror that by saying that Boya can do the same exact thing with a Kalea. Power pick that has been banned time and time again through these drafts. So it's kind of the pressure right now is actually on these roamers once those level 4s become available.
Yeah. And what we do know about Troll is this is the last pick show together with this Akai. So there's and then we combine in the Hilda. There's a lot of frontline now for Team Falcons that will allow Sano to do his thing. Just like in the previous game, I would say that Team Falcons have found their groove when it comes to their composition, right? Because they're, I mean, they were kind of successful with the non-marksman kind of composition with the utility jungler, but this time, back-to-back games, they have a traditional marksman in the golden for Sano, which will allow them to scale even better come the late game.
And that's what we've seen happen now. Now that, because every time we get through a draft, that's one of the things for teams to consider. Do they go with a fighter in the gold lane or do they go with the marksman? And I would say so far throughout Games of the Future 2025, it's actually been pretty even. I'm not sure if one of those have a bigger percentage, but a lot of the marksmen are working right now. You know, the Grangers, the Claudes especially have been popping up a lot. We have seen glimpses of the 1-1 now too in the hands of Hiko. And, you know, it's a good place to be in. This fight for the turtle, though.
Oh, they were coming out from the park, but now Boyd wants to get the turtle, and indeed he will. Damage coming up from Kun onto the shields of Team Falcons. If there's anyone that will have a great time for Mythic Seal, it definitely will be the Esmeralda up against Akai, up against the Cho, up against the Hilda. But it comes to the pick, they want to get a kill, but great stun coming up from Boye to actually stop Coffin from dealing the damage. Boye, with that slam, with that stun, with the knockup, I mean, actually stopped the kill and peeled for his team.
Yeah, this is going to be tough too. Boye, his purple buff was taken. He's going to have it to heavy spin on out. So it's only the little minion that's left there, and so they get the call. Cuffin's gonna go clear it out, and that's why he was trying to take the purple buff over here on Mythic Seal's side. But nonetheless, he's gonna be forced out of the jungle. So right now, King Flash doing a great job at stealing, kind of doing some counter jungling. Will get his reset on this purple buff, so it gives him a bit of an advantage. Nothing too crazy. I know they're both level 6 now, but King Flash is nearly there to that next level. And, you know, eventually I think he'd want to fight for this next one.
What about Boye this time? Boye is taking out Boye versus Boye. King Flash wants to still fight this. He's actually regening well, but indeed he will be breaking out with damage coming all a kick just in time. Boye gets out of there. That's the Kalea that will be able to get out, but so far Boye is the one that is not having a great time this game. Consolation price is the King Flash. They still want to go for more in this time, but recognize that will be the end of all of the pokes on both teams. Gonna go back to farming.
Yeah, and that's not fun for Boyet, you know? We got Boyet and Boye.
That's right.
So, but look at this pressure here. Ruby DD.
Quick, but not gonna be enough. Boyet would love to have that kill, but it's gonna be Coffin to get it. Nevertheless, this Lucian gonna have a great time this game. 1-0-1. King Flash is ahead of the curve when it comes to the jungler, as Boyet is just level 6. That's the Akai. The Yi Shin is level 8, almost level 9.
Oh yeah, he's really just kind of focusing up on that farm, scaling up so quickly here. This turtle for the taking, second one of the game. It's gonna be pulled here towards Team Falcon's side, but there's a Tsunami Slam.
Oh, that's going to be the one to drop. First one to drop for Team Falcons. Now the ultimate from Boyet already committed. They have lost all control of this turtle, and the mid-2 members are just around the turtle right now. There's no way for Team Falcons to fight this. They might even lose the Crammer. Boyet did not get that. We would have seen it. Now he really wants to get this orange buff for himself. Boye, the Kalea, already stealing the Crammer. Boyet will have to pop the retribution, and that's indeed going to be the case. While King Flash is just pushing up top. A beautiful start for Mythic Seal in this game.
Mythic Seal doing a great job of playing around their timings here. Especially with, like I said, it's kind of up to the roamers, and you see it. These Tsunami Slams or the kicks. So far, Troll actually hasn't been able to get a kick that's, you know, well converted for the team just yet. And Boyet is now in a position to just play catch up. And you could be the next target here.
Oh, actually, it is the target. He will be taken out as quickly. Mythic Seal might even pressure top lane with a push, but that will just transfer to the bottom lane. In comes the engage, though. The retaliation coming up from Team Falcons. They want to get the export in exchange for Sanji, and they will indeed get that escalator from the opposite side. Could not enough firepower to deal with 3 members of Team Falcons. At least Sanji's death will be avenged by Team Falcons.
Basically trading across the map happening right now. Team Falcons really just kind of banking once again on Sano to be online on this Claude once he gets those 3 items that he needs. But they don't want to keep losing the macro game here. You see they're going to go ahead and switch up towards the top side. It looks like they're just going to trade this, you know, top side turret for this bottom side one. And Team Falcons choosing to just go ahead and more lean towards more just being safe, right? Staying together, especially protecting Sano here, and letting that scaling happening. They also need to be able to deal with this kind of additional health bar that comes with the Esmeralda plus the X-Board throughout these team fights, and that's a little bit tougher to deal with, until you have the proper itemization to help you with that. So this next turtle, last one of the game, comes up. Both sides having one turtle each. We'll see if Team Falcons is actually going to contest it. Sano tried to join the last fight, but he was way too late to actually join it. And so he might actually just continue to put pressure here on the tier 2 on the top side of the map, but it is in check. But there's Sun Slam.
Quick one of the strategy to support it on the Hilda. He's not having a great time. Sano wants to go for the kill. A little bit greedy. Can he dodge this one now? Yeah, he will. Has to pop the Purify for that. I believe that Blazing Duet is utilized just to clear out the minion wave up top, just for farming. Team Falcons have, I think, identified that they might not have enough of team fighting tools now. They just want to farm, as Mythic Seal is leading by 2,300. The items now available for Mythic Seal.
Yeah, great lead here. Oof. Okay, they're still going to be fine. Great lead for Mythic Seal. And it's more or less the same thing every single fight, like you said. And if that target is pretty much always going to be Sanji, then why not? If you can get a free kill off of it, it's basically just a tsunami slam into any of the setup that they want to go for. And you can convert that into kill after kill. Obviously, eventually, Sanji's not going to be worth, too much. But eventually in the late game, that's their time for Team Falcons to bring it back. And as long as Sano doesn't die, that's the main component to making this work. Cuffin as well. Like, Cuffin is a big part of that, but right now with Mythic Seal's lead, they have control of the map, and they'll go ahead and start to take down some of the tier 2s here. But Team Falcons is trying to hold on to it, and they will. They'll lose about half health on that, but this is about all that Mythic Seal can do until the Lord is up, and I wouldn't be surprised if Team Falcons actually contests that first Lord. I don't think, granted they're down this much gold, I don't think they just let it go either. So we'll see this potentially. Okay, Troll, good thing he doesn't get caught there, but they'll go ahead and just get that into place.
Broken walls showing us some openings that could be there. No, Troll's going to be lifted up, actually. They want to commit on Sanji. This time, Sanji, 5th death on this Hilda. They want more. Mythic Steel popping the feathered airstrike to zone of the members of Team Falcons as they push the bottom lane. Fortunately for Team Falcons, they do have the wave clear. While that's happening, the Claude is pushing a little bit up top. It will be answered by Ruby Didi quite soon. In comes the kick coming up from Troll. Poyet is there. The damage, it's going to be enough. Sends you down for the count. Even Ruby Didi, if we lose the Pirag armor, Troll will be the exchange. Nano is here. So it's Cuffin. Cuffin falls field.
They want to fight.
They're not coming there. Cuffin will stop before that happens. And it goes around the Tsunami Slam. Purify far too late. Now Boyet and Sando has to run away. Oh, the ultimate coming out from Kun. Catches Boyet. Boyet is down. Team Falcons, they wanted to go for the extra place, but Mythic Steel, they are prepared for that and punishes them, now collecting the Lord for themselves.
Yeah, that was a bit off because, Team Falcons, you saw Sano trying to join the fight, but he didn't have enough stacks. And that's, not the fight that he wanted to take because not only didn't he have the stacks, but he also just now picked up the golden staff. So he's got his 3 items. So that's the power spike for the Claude. But unfortunately, they have so much ground to cover. Now that they're going to have to get ready for a defense push from that Lord when it eventually spawns here, Team Falcons looking at the items, they still need some time to build up. Like I said, the 3-item trinity is there for Sano. That's great. But you need some more defensiveness, especially for Sanji, man. Sanji doesn't have much at all, right? He's got just, pieces of items basically in place, which we see that a lot, but he's just getting taken out so quickly. He's barely been able to play, barely been able to do anything with this Hilda other than die, and that's not a place you want to be in. This Feathered Airstrike just doing so much work, as well as that shield's going to be popped here on the bottom side, and the Lord will charge in. Are they going to force a fight with Team Falcons here? Trying to clear out this Lord. It's still held on. They want to bait him.
That's insanity going to be used for the entry for Mythic Field. They will be able to push. They might be able to get a kill to Sanji once again. Sanji, fortunately, survives. And that will change. No, they're pushed into the mid lane. Apart from the inhibitor down the bottom, they will get the mid lane as well. Now, Kapu might be in trouble because of this. Zenzu is so much farmed. Even with without the Divine Glaive yet, he's already dealt so much damage on the Cuffin. Radiant armor picked up by Troll. Will this be enough of a defense They do have all of their ultimates now for Team Falcon. In comes Boye, wants to initiate. No, it's just a fake. Now Troll did not land any Jeet, couldn't go drop. RPDD will get out of there. They want to kill Troll this time. But Troll will get out. It comes up there. Strike not landing on so much. Ruffin will be able to run away. Has pulled the ultimate just to get out. That's the beacon down for the count.
Oh, he goes for the kick.
That's what the Kalea. It comes the heavy spin as well. They pin down Boye. Boye gets out of there. And now Boye is down. Now they want to go for the export. Pops the dash insanity to get out of there with a tumble. And they will charge this on 4. The defense to be so difficult, but they just have to forfeit their mid lane inhibitor turret. Parcel with the ult once again. Or wants to cancel this, but he's going out. There is the slam once again. Sanji dead for the 6th time this game. And in just 12 minutes, MYTHIC have taken out 2 inhibitors of Team Falcons.
Did I not say that this is going to come down to the roamers, man? And it was exactly how that happened. Like, Troll has not been able to find anything, and even when he finds a kick, yes, that combo worked before, kick plus heavy spin from Boyet, but you saw because they're so far behind in terms of itemization, they weren't even able to capitalize on that around the base. Meanwhile, Boya has all the pickings in the world. It doesn't matter who he tsunami slams. It's going to be a kill. And so now with this Lord up, Mythic Seal will go ahead and start it up again. Almost a 9,000 gold lead up to this point. Team Falcons might just go for a miracle play with Boyet if he's able to zone them out.
Oh, Troll, far too forward, will go down. It's a legendary streak now for the Eastern Spin. And they still want more. Boyet has to run to the hill. Sanji faces same part of Mythic Seal only to fall over. The next three hits is the ultimate. It's not the good. It's the last time they spend it off. Boyet wants to go for the stab. But into the backline, until Boyet being punished by Team Falcons. Falcon will get a double because of that. Runs away from Kun. But the rest of his teammates are down. For some reason, Sanji survives all of that. He'll have to recall for Kun wants to really get into Coffin and will actually get that one. Together with the minion wave, Paul and Sanji. They defend so far they can. As Ruby takes out the Lord without their jungler, they feel they can smell it, they can see it, they want to finish this. Kun just manhandling 2 members of Team Falcon.
He's dancing.
Of Team Falcons, they're just dancing at this point, but fortunately for Team Falcons, there's no marksman, no turret hitter, and no buildings will be taken down just yet.
Yeah, but they got the Lord, and by the time that Lord is up, the entire team will be here towards the base. We're going to take a look at the replay on this. Again, a team fight breaks out. Troll was on that side of the map. This was what started it all. The beacon and that last insanity all overlaying to each other. And this is just a space that you don't really want to fight against this lineup, you know? Again, Last Insanity does so much damage, and now they're in the base of Team Falcons.
Yet go for a heavy spin. Off the mark right now, they're pinning out, but the damage is not there. Sanji falls. Boy was a follow suit. Nothing want to go for the back rise. Something is going to be taken now, but Arrow is not. That's the damage to the out. Troll wants to get out. Will be successful in doing so. But that means it will take down the game. That's game 2 in the free-bar of Fleet will end. As expected, this game will go to game 3.
That's right. Last series of the day. Always going to a game 3. It seems to be the trend right now here for games in the future. And this was a really good game that Mythic Seal needed. I mean, they needed this momentum shift in terms of the series because of what happened with Team Falcons in game 1. So just an amazing game, amazing adjustment, and they just dominated in game 2. Let's go ahead and throw it over to the panel to break down game 2.
And just like that, the series is all tied up at 1-1 between Team Falcons and Mythic Seals. This is exactly what we were looking for, right? We want in a best of 3 the momentum swings, adaptations, and everything now comes down to the decider, which is the game 3. So good, did you expect the response we just saw even up just this series?
Not at all, not at all. I'm surprised. Mythic Seal dominated this game. It was unbelievable performance, especially from Kalea, boy who was playing with Kalea, and Yisun Shin, who King Flash is playing with. Both of them, they had amazing skills. Hilda, Kalea was actually controlling Hilda throughout the game. Just you know, she just removed Hilda from the game. Kalea just removed Hilda entirely from the game. And this gave actually Mythic Steel the advantage of what they were doing, you know, throughout the match. Amazing performance both from Boy and from King Flash.
I knew Mythic Steel was gonna win. You agree with me, Soldier, right?
Finally, I won. I won the bet. And for Mythic Steel, hands down for Yusin Shin. He was a legendary during the game.
You guys think this is more about execution or better decision making on Mythic's part?
Much better decision making on Mythic's part. Their picks were better. I wouldn't say that the ego played a part with the Falcon, because I think they're way past that. They made their picks. Their picks were good, but Mythic Steel took advantage of their picks much more than Falcons in this game.
Let's look at the numbers from that game, because the stats really tell the story. Soldier, can you tell us about it?
To be honest, Mythic, they dominate this game for them as a, like in the leaderboard, and for Falcon, like they get little too comfortable for it, and they didn't expecting the lose. Better than like Mythic Steel, like they dominate and they have the map control over the Falcon, over like during the mid game, late game also the late game. Like Falcon, they're trying to resist the power of the Mythic, but Yusin was in the back having more damage, and Farsa, like by her skills, like totally dominating, and Falcon, they cannot resisting the damage from Mythic.
That is very true. That is very true.
What's the key number that the Falcon needs to fix going into Game 3?
I believe they would just, you know, take the games way more seriously than they did in the second match, because it clearly showed complete dominance from Mythic when it comes to Esmeralda, who was doing a lot of damage and taking a lot of damage. Farsa, who was actually doing a lot of burst damage that didn't give actually Falcon a chance to even breathe. As clearly, Yusin Shin, King Flash, is the MVP with 13 kills, 2 deaths, and 3 assists. And the entirety of Mythic Steel in the last match, they all did a great job.